Hello and welcome back to Craps Hawaii. This is going to be part 2 of the Express. I made part 1 earlier and hopefully you've seen that, because I'm not going to be doing too much explanation on how the Express is working. Okay, and then before I get started, just want to give a shout out to, as you can see, I got No Fears shirt over here, which came from Rick from Let It Roll. And up above that, you can see I have a hat that was sent to me from another brother from the island of Oahu that says Hawaii Craps Shooters. So that's his channel, Hawaii Craps Shooters. So if you're not subscribed to it, go check him out and help the brother out and boost his channel as much as we can. Okay, so anyway, if you haven't subscribed to Craps Hawaii, please do. And those of you who did, thank you for your support. Hit the notification bell and like and share. Okay, we'll get that through and get it done. So we're going to continue with session 2 of what I call the Express. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back at the table. So I'm starting with a $600 bankroll. You can see that right there. Throwing random, which is, you know, really hard when the dice is not rolling your way. We got lucky in the first session, but then right away the table turned and we started to lose some money. Okay, so anyway, $600 bankroll. Usually just about maybe 80% of my strategies all come from the Aloha Special 130. So let me set that up. $35, $30, $30, $35. So that's the Aloha Special 130. Okay, so to make this into what I call the Express, is I dropped $15 on the 4 and 10, and now we're at 160. Of course, you hear the terms 160 and this and that, but I'm calling it the Express, and that's because of the nature of how we're going to do pressing and depressing our bets down and trying to stay alive. Okay, so this is the setup, and I'll show you as we go along. So let me get a pair of dice, and we're throwing random. Hopefully we can get at least 3-4 hits. Sometimes you can't, and if you can't and you're only getting 1 or 2 and 7s, or 7s on the come outs, 11 on the come outs, no matter what strategy you use, the light side, dark side, there's a great chance that you're going to lose on both sides. Okay, so anyway, 10's the point marked. We're looking for at least 2 to 3 hits. Well, 7 out, and 600 is not really a big enough bankroll, because we're playing 160, right? So you get about 3 chances, 3.5 chances to set it out, and that's it. Off to a bad start. And remember, all strategies can work, all strategies also cannot work. All depends what the table's doing. 3, 2, 5. Hard 6. First thing we want to do, if we hit a 6 or an 8 or a 4 and a 10, is to press the 6 and 8 up, and that's $35, and that's part of the same setup as most of my strategies. I want to get this up as soon as we can. Now some of you might think that, well, what if I take the money back so that I get at least $35 back? Yes, and if I'm playing staying alive, I would do that sometimes, not all the time. But as you know, dice will only roll on at an average 6 to 8 rolls, and that's counting what I call rubbish numbers, which is all the horn numbers, or a 4 and a 10 if I don't have it covered, and that all counts as 6 to 8 rolls. So I like to press it up as soon as I can, and then on the depress side, when we're getting close to that 6 or 8 rolls. See, not even Not even 2 numbers so far. And you know, I like to roll random because, I mean, on the videos, because I would say at least 70 or 80% of the shooters will be rolling random, and this makes it more realistic of what is going to happen. As I said, if I lose this hand and not take anything, I don't have enough to play another hand of 160. So that's why I said your bankroll has to be sufficient. And that's usually 10 times the amount of your bets. So 160, you should have at least $1,600. You can see how bad the table is, showing rubbish numbers, which are horn numbers, and a lot of sevens. When that tends to happen, it's really, really hard to win a lot of money, or any money for that matter, if the dice is not going to roll. Four right back. Okay, and so like I said, we win $27 for $15 4 or the 10, because of the fact that you get 9 to 5. So I'm going to take $7 in whites, and this is what we're going to press, 6 and 8. Ace deuce. So here comes rubbish numbers, right? And I'm not, you know, I know the table is bad, and I'm not trying to work staying alive, because the video isn't about that right now. 6. Okay, so I'll just mark the points that we won money on. We took from the 4, we taking from the 6, which is 50 for 1. And this is where it becomes the express. 35 becomes 60, becomes 75. Okay, and the reason for it being the express, that I'm calling it that way, is because we are expressing our bets up as fast as possible. Okay, we're not building out to the 4 and 10s, we're building up. Okay, of course we're going to throw these 4s and 10s, but we just have to be satisfied that most numbers, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, comes more often than 4 and 10. Although sometimes you do see the 4 and 10s, right, coming. So 6. So right now, I would, you know, if the table is good, I take the $50, I would press the 6 or 8, express it up to $90. One side. So then I'd have 3 out of 4 numbers that I'm going to be collecting 105. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. If I was at the casino, I'd hit a 6, I take 50, and on my depressed side of staying alive for this strategy is to take down another 25 from the 5, another 25 from the 9, and that would give me $100. I played 160, I'd be in the game for $60. Okay, so that would be the staying alive side of that. So we hit another 6, which is 50 for 1. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to press up one of these to 90. So now I got 1, 2, 3 numbers that is in my favor, where I'm going to collect 105. Of course, the dice have to roll for us. 8. Okay, I picked the right number. I was thinking about going to the 6, just for the simple fact that the 6 hit twice, right? Okay, so we got 105 for a $90 8. Okay, at this point, because I don't have too much money to play another hand, I am going to now play Stay Alive. Now playing Stay Alive, I still got 50-50, right? I got 100 and just about short a few dollars, but I got 100 and 100 and yeah, 100 period plus some reds that can give me another hand. Okay, because otherwise if I wanted to go even lower, I'll take this down to 35, go back down to 30, take some profit and play the 130, which means I'm down at my Staying Alive money, right? Dice out. 9. I leave it up like this much because it makes it a lot easier to press up to collect big money, or just keep taking $50, $70. So right now, a $50 5 pays $70. Okay, so now I'm free and clear of where I started. 9. That's the point. 9. So that's 105. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 70. Give me $15 more. So used to collecting 105. So that's $70. 9 was the point. Okay, we're coming out again. 6. 12. Rubbish numbers. 8. 8's at 90, so that's 105. Okay, now I'm going to start to press back up. Hopefully we get lucky enough to hit those 5s and 9s. That's going to pay us 105. Nope, 7 out. Okay, so my whole thing about showing you this express strategy is how to press it up, how you can go back down and play Staying Alive if the table is really shaky. So even if I don't come out winning, I feel like the whole idea of this strategy is to show you how to play it, because it all depends, like I said, how the table is doing, right? $150, 160 to the house, 150, 75, 85, $92. So we made $192, and we left a bit of money out there, right? So at least we got out of 600, we got some money that we can show a few more hands if we need to go that route and we start losing. At least we have some money for a few more rounds. Okay, we're all set. 4. Back on the 4. Hard 4. 22. 12. Rubbish. So that's one number that we didn't get to collect, and working our way closer to that 6 to 8 throws. 6. So what do we do? Take 35. Pressing, and what's the reason for we pressing this is so that no matter what number we hit, we're gonna get 50 at least for here. We get at least 49 on this, right? So we can press our 5 and 9 up to 75 right away. So one hit that we could press 6. 9. Okay, so 9 is 50 for 1. And we press this. Okay, and how's the press? 75, right? 75. So now we're all set up. The least amount of money we can win is 49 or 50 for 1 from that 6 and 8. Nine. And that's the reason for the express. 3 hits, you're taking 105. So if you really wanted to, we got 105. We took that inside hit, right? So we got back some money for the $11 we had for the 6 and 8. When we pressed that up, gave $1 for the 50, and here we are. Got back 100. Now if you want to play Staying Alive, you got back $150, $165. Your money is back as far as what you need to start, and there it is. Of course, you only got $5, but all this is profit. So if you wanted to go further down, you can start to take these down a little smaller to like maybe 35. Now remember, I'm playing on a $25 table. If not, you could go down to 76, which is the Depress, and Staying Alive for the 130 Aloha Special, or whatever you want. Depends on what the minimum is of the table. Okay, so that's where we are. So this is how to play the express, as long as the dice is rolling, you know, giving us some numbers. Hard 8. Okay, so hard 8 pays 50 for 1. Some change, 50 for 1. So we got 50 plus all that is profit. So anytime you feel like you want to take it down, go right ahead, because you got 50 right here. You got $100 right between these two, and another 50, 42 and 42, another $84. You got about a $200 profit already. 6, there we go, another 50 for 1. So that's a $100 profit right here, and guarantee you got $200 easy profit. Okay, so that's the way to look at it. Just like show you press, if you know, pressing a little bit. So make the express work for us. 6. Okay, so that's another 50 for 1. And I'm gonna press the 6 up and the 8 up and make them 66. Okay, you can go to 60, just making them 66, which pays 77. 6 right there, perfect. So that pays us $77. And you know, there is a power press, and if I would have given $7, we can take that 6 right up to 150. 8, another $77. So because the express is dealing with bigger money, you make fast money really quick, right? Of course, you got to get those hits, right? You got to get those hits. 9, that's another, what, do we have it there? Yes, we do. So that's another $105. Okay, at that point, I got 60, 66. I'm going to take this up to, oh, what did I give? I need to give a quarter. Where I got that $5 from. Because so now we're taking a chance. Now we got 3 numbers in here that we're going to collect 105 if we hit. Ace deuce. Our lowest win here would be $77 from the 6. Take all this down and we got a lot over $200. Oh, long roll. Damn, that hit way up here on the top. 7. Okay, so we 7 out. We're not going to roll forever, that's for sure, but we made our profit. We're taking a chance with house money. I think this 50 was mine because I got 105 and I only pressed it up those. So this was mine laying on the side, I'm pretty sure. So this is our 160 right here. So we have our money already. For our next hand, we need $50 to set up the rest. Okay, we're off. 1, 2, 3, 25, 30, 35, about 339. That's the profit from that hand, and we had about almost $300 out there. So we're down, losing money. Couldn't even make another hand. So on the third hand, we got lucky. We caught some numbers. Started with 600. We got just about 595. Well, we got probably the 600 in here already. And we got 160 out here. So we're a little bit into the profit. Nice out. Hard 10. Eight. So we got 8. What do we do? What did we say we do? We're gonna press this up, right? We're gonna press this up to 42 just so that we can get 50 on each one, right? $49 pays 50. And then with that, if we hit that, we're gonna press this up to 75. But now this is something else you can do if you feel like a lot of 8s are coming or a lot of 6s are coming. It wins 35. You can go to 60 or you can go to 66, give $1. Okay, you can do these things. All you got to do is be able to read the table and see what numbers are coming. Okay, and we're talking at least a decent table now. Okay, 10-point winner. Okay, so now this is another thing you can do. You got $27. We can press up the 6 now to 42 if you wanted to. That's one other move. Or what I like to do is we win $27. I take a chance and I'm gonna press my 9 up to 75 already. So any numbers 8 or 9, I'm gonna be collecting pretty decent money. And like I said, it's all about try and read the table, see what the table is giving, depending on what your bankroll is also. You know, if you got a decent bankroll and you're winning, then maybe you'll take more chances. Five. Okay, right here is 50 for 1. And that's at 75. Now they got extra over here already because we pressed that side already, right? So we just give a nickel and we're at 60 over here. Okay, and that was only 3 hits, and this is the kind of money, if we take it down, we're all in the profit already if you're playing staying alive. Okay, but I'm in here just trying to show you the presses and then the depresses and options. 4. So rubbish numbers. 8 hard. 8 hard. Okay, so that pays us $77. Now if you wanted to play staying alive, take back. So now we're 125, right? So we're only $35 into the game. 7 come, you don't get hurt. You want to really get back all your money, remember we pressed here and here. You can take back the $35, you can pick back $50 and be a little bit ahead of the game. 6, winner. So we got 60, pay 70. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna press this up to a 90, and we got, can go up to 90 there. Okay, so we just about got our start money back. And look, because we expressed this up, any number here thrown now is $105. Four. Some people might feel like, well, you don't have all your money back yet, Mel. You're still losing. That's true, but I only have so much time to show the video, right? I mean, I only got about 4 minutes more before the video comes too long. 6 to 8, that's 105. Okay, so I'm in the profit. I can take down another 100 from the table and still be in good shape to press. Ace deuce. But I just want you to understand, I mean, why do I call it the Express? Right? I had the strategy, the easy, now we're coming out with the Express because I want to show you a fast way to make money. There you go, 6, another 105. Okay, so now if you say, well, I took some hits, I'm good, I got money, and some people like me, I feel like, well, if the 7 would come right now, I'd be happy with the money that I would have won, right? So I tend to leave my bets out because I'm all pressed up. I don't have to hit press to where I want to be. But of course, that's taking chances now, and that's why I said depends on your bankroll, depends how the table doing. You got to be able to read all that. Okay, so but for now, we're gonna go take it back down. Just for people that want to see the press and then the depress, the staying alive side. Okay, so we're at 35, 30, 30, 35. Okay, so we're right back to the 130. Now we're going to drop this in to create the Express in case we get lucky. Six. Okay, what did we do? The last time we made this 66. We'll go just back to basics. 35. Take 20. Take 11. Press the 6 and 8 to 42 each. Okay, one more hit. If we can get one more hit inside here, we're gonna at least take that 5 and 9 to 75 each again. Nope, we didn't. But I'm happy with what we got. I'm happy with what we got. Okay, so we pressed it up, we depressed it, and we're building it back up. 100. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I think I got 160. Yep. Anyway, this time what I'm gonna do is show you a different way to play this. This is all our profit. Last hand, the video is pretty up there already. Okay, so last time we took this and played 35, 35 and dropped it down 15 each, creating the Express. Well, this time we're going to shorten this Express. They're not throwing a lot of 4s and 10s. So we're going to play 50 each and 30 each on a 6 and 8. That's what I'm saying. The table's not throwing a lot of 4s and 10s, then why are you going out there? Might as well just do this. Okay, so let's see. Last hand. Last hand, no matter what happens. 4. Just when I say they don't throw a lot of 4s and 10s, the 4 comes out. Let's see if we can get at least a few hands. Okay, good, 6. Okay, so what do? We're going to do this 35 trip again. Keep $11. Go to 42, both sides. Five pays $70. Okay, so what do? Drop that in there. We're up to that now, right? So now we're at 75 on our 5s and 9s. Okay, so the last time we took the 15 and then put it on the 5s and 9s from the 4s and 10s to create 75. This time we just hit it and we press both sides. Nine. And that's why I'd like to express this up right away. 2 hits and we're there, right? So that pays us 105 already. Ace deuce. 5. Another 105 on this side. So we're up this much money already, because this is the last hand. Or I can take this back down to starting all over and take some more money back. 437. Okay, so I'm glad at least I could show you the long express and the short. Outside express, inside express. Okay, a lot of people, like I said, they're going to say, well, that's just $160. And yep, a lot of people do call it 160 across, 160 inside. But it's the way I play it that becomes an express. Okay, some people just take same bet. Some people only press certain numbers. Some people will take and go down. But when you say I'm playing the express, that means you're pressing this thing up in 2 hits. Boom, boom, you're there already. Okay, so let's see how we did. About 30 minutes of throwing, a few minutes of talking. $50. It's another $125. So we started with 600. We got that back. We're all the way down in our tray where I wouldn't have enough money to play. So after 2 hands lost, the third hand, I think it was 160. Yeah, we in fact 2 hands. We just had barely enough and won some. So on the third hand, we started to make some money. So we got 500, 600. $25 profit. $625 profit in 30 minutes or less. So this is what I call the express. Learn how to play it, put it in your repertoire or your list of strategies, and if the table allows it and you got the bankroll, it's a great strategy to play. But then again, there's no guarantees on any strategy. Okay, there's no guarantee winning strategy, light side or dark side. So just remember, if you can read the tables, the more experience you have of playing or practicing on your own, if you have a table or a layout that you could practice on, just so that you can read the table as best as you can, and give you a little bit more insight to when you get on a real table playing. Again, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you, all of you that support me. I do this so that I can help others out. I started to learn on my own, even though I played this over 30 years ago. It's only been within another 10 years or so that I decided I have lost enough money. There's got to be a better way to play this game, and started to develop strategies. And then I thought I should share them so other people don't have to go through the same process I went through of losing, and then finally deciding what I should do, and you know, what strategies can be played. Anyway, enough talk. Thank you very much for dropping by. Stay tuned for session 3 on the Express $25 tables.